I just want to start out this video saying that I'm making this because it feels like Roman Reigns has done so minimal of a good job throughout this storyline, to the point that I was legitimately in a call watching Monday Night Raw and we were legitimately referring to Roman Reigns as the man that is on Fraud Watch. Legitimately, this man has been the fifth wheel, not even the third wheel, the fifth wheel in a storyline that is predominantly involving three other guys. And he still is the fifth wheel. I don't know how he managed to do that, but GG Roman Reigns. That, and I'm also making this video a little bit short and simple because your boy is working on something, which feel free to stay tuned at the end of this video for a little bit of a tease. Hopefully I can get it out by Wednesday, but we'll see. It's your boy, the real deal at Magic Hill, VTuber World Champion, Dojon Vaughn, and my god, what is Roman Reigns doing? I guess what we had on last night's episode of Monday Night Raw was the closest we've had to Roman Reigns actually doing something worthwhile in the storyline, but even still, I just want to take you back to last year when Roman Reigns was telling Cody Rhodes about how his father saw him as the child he always wanted over Cody. He was actually talking mad crap to Cody. This man was not letting up in the slightest. He wasn't having the bloodline do it for him. He didn't have The Rock to go ahead and steal all this man's aura, because my god, it feels like The Rock has done an excellent job. Excellent job. But the fact is that Roman Reigns has effectively lost so much of his aura to The Rock. I don't even know if I could really blame The Rock but so much for this, because here's the thing. Roman Reigns hasn't been showing up as much as Dwayne has. Roman Reigns hasn't been staying as much as Dwayne has. I think we have a talk show, Jimmy Kimmel or something like that tomorrow. I don't even know if we is there any point even trying to be like, hey Roman, you gotta go ahead and start saying something. You gotta do something. You gotta act like, alright, what are we doing here? And it's legitimately gotten to the point where I'm starting to question if there's a little bit more than what we see as to why Roman has been doing absolutely nothing in this storyline. Ever since Roman Reigns a couple years ago unified the Universal and World titles, he's been showing up less and less. And there's a reason why people don't want to see him really do another year with this title, another few years with this title. Why we want to see this man lose his championship to Cody Rhodes. And it's not just because he has been champion for 3-4 years. It is because this man's matches are all the same. Copy and paste, the bloodline get into his matches. It is not even the case scenario of, oh, well, the heel, he's a heel, so he has to cheat. Because I've seen heels have more creative ways to cheat in their matches than what Roman Reigns has been doing, where it's the same thing over and over and over. Back then, it was either, oh, Jimmy who will interfere in the match, or maybe it will be Jimmy and Jay. Oh, Jimmy and Jay can't appear, they aren't available, well, hey, you got Solo. All three of the brothers can't come in, well, hey, there's a period where we had Sami Zayn. Maybe he was not there. You have Paul Heyman. You have The Rock. It's like, we've been seeing progressively less and less of him. His matches becoming much more formulaic to a pretty negative degree, made worse by the fact that he appears so sparingly. Like, every year that passes by, he wrestles less and less, and I'm guaranteeing you, he is having less than 5 wrestling matches this year. Less than 5 wrestling matches this year Roman will have. He will wrestle at the Royal Rumble that was back in January, twice come WrestleMania, and maybe SummerSlam, and that's if this little theory I have doesn't have much merit to it. And even then, it could probably still hold some water with it, because I'm starting to question if that little thing Roman said in his documentary and on Raw isn't some BS. Again, Roman started to stop appearing that often when he unified the World and Universal titles. There was a slight conspiracy theory I myself had that maybe he was just working with an injury, and that's why, because you remember when he beat Mr. Era 404, his shoulder seemingly was popped out of his socket, and back then I could excuse it. But I also I don't want to cause much rumor and speculation, even though there's probably not going to be that many people that peep this and that will actually, oh, you know what? Yeah, he has a point. But still, I partially wonder if Roman Reigns, if there's something up with him, whether it's physically or mentally, and I couldn't fault him if it is the latter, because have you seen this man's career and how many times he had to overcome just absolute hellish reactions from the crowd? A lot of people, including myself, would have been long since retired, long since done if we were in Roman Reigns' shoes. Hell, for those that don't know, Roman Reigns effectively considered himself retired around the time the pandemic started. It was not until the Tribal Chief character started getting brought into the picture, started getting talked about, started getting put into works, that Roman Reigns went, you know what? I bet I'm gonna come out of it. I wonder if, and this may sound disrespectful, and I apologize if it does, but I question if his heart just isn't fully there. And again, no disrespect. I know people say that no disrespect, and then they say something disrespectful, but nevertheless, I wonder if he's just not all there when it comes to just appearing, when it comes to performing in the ring or on the mic, or I don't know. I can't blame him regardless whether he is or whether he isn't, whether I might have some credence to what I say or if I am just speaking straight out of my ass. I don't know. But quite frankly, this man has appeared less and less and less, to the point that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has appeared more on TV than he has this entire year. And I wouldn't be surprised if by the end of the year, The Rock would have appeared more in this 1 year alone that Roman Reigns has in the past two. And a little bit more credence to that little conspiracy theory I have at the back of my head is the fact that, again, he said that, hey, I lose at WrestleMania, I lose that title, I'm not in that main event spot, hey, you know what, I'm out, peace, deuces, I'm done, deuces. I don't know, maybe I am just, because I have a mind that tends to overthink a little too much on a number of things, so this very well may be just me. Maybe I might be going to edit this out, because legitimately I am sitting here questioning, maybe it's just me looking too much into things. Maybe I might have something when it comes to this whole situation. But alas, that also brings up the question of, does he actually retire if he does lose? And to answer that, I'll be honest, I could see one of three options happening with this. Option A, no. He stops appearing for some time after WrestleMania, making us think, yeah, he really has stopped. And then he comes back around like SummerSlam. He tries to take the title off of Cody again. Maybe he fails, and maybe there's when The Rock decides to go, you know what? You're just a jabroni. Turns heel on him, and you can start building to The Rock versus Roman. And then after that feud, Roman Reigns becomes the babyface that goes off to do whatever he wants in WWE and outside. Maybe option two, we start off how I said with option one. He doesn't appear for some time, up until like around SummerSlam, fails to recapture the title, enters a feud with The Rock for a year or two, ultimately ends up on top as a big time babyface, and then rides off into the sunset, officially just calling it a day. Or option C, where he ain't capping, he ain't saying bullshit. He actually means it, and then he legitimately, I don't know how would it feel if he did do this, but if he actually retired. You never know. But anyways, hey, if you're still watching this here, I greatly appreciate you. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Peep your boy over on Twitch, because we will be, and I will say probably like after WrestleMania week, you will be streaming a lot more over there for some variety content and wrestling as well. And for this next bit here, keep your boy on the main channel, because I have something big in mind. But yeah, thank you for those that have joined. And I did say I was going to show you a little bit of a sneak peek as for what I've been slightly cooking up. Hopefully I can get this up by Wednesday. I don't know. Hopefully. We'll see. Before WrestleMania, 100%. But enjoy. And thank y'all for staying with your boy. See ya. Or well, enjoy. And then see ya.
I prayed for this and it happened.